Yo, what is up, guys? It is Bones, and today I am going to talk to you about how you can level up faster in Call of Duty Black Ops 6. So one thing about Call of Duty Black Ops 6 that is new is we have a new prestige system. In the previous 4 Call of Duties, we haven't really had prestiges. In this Call of Duty, we do have prestiges. So once you get to level 55, you press a button and you're able to prestige up to prestige 1. Then do it again, go to prestige 2, all the way up to prestige 10 until you hit prestige master, which I believe has a cap of level 1000. Now, will I probably hit level 1000? Probably not, but there are some ways that you can make it so you can level up a lot quicker. That includes a lot to do with your loadout and your score streaks. So for me, for my score streaks, what I like to set up is to have a UAV and a counter UAV. Now, when I use both those two kind of work at the exact same time. Like if you get a kill, if you get 2 kills in a row after you have 500 points, you're gonna have both of them. Load both of those up and you will get a plus 30 for every single kill on the map that doesn't include yours. Now, obviously, we all know how UAVs and counter UAVs work, but you may not be using it to that advantage because it really does help when you're just trying to get more score. This can be if you're even having a bad game, you end up racking up a UAV. You can just pop that UAV, you'll get a counter UAV eventually within 5 kills or so, as long as you stay alive, and then you'll be able to pop that counter UAV and get even more XP. Now, what I like to run, at least near the start here, I'm only a level 27. I am waiting for a couple more levels to get the harp, which is the blackbird, so you'll be able to see and reveal the enemy position and direction in real time. So it's a great perk. But right now I'm running Watchdog Helo because I think it's a little bit better to try to use something that I'm not controlling, because I'm trying to get headshots and stuff like that. Another one that does work is interceptors, which looks like it eliminates all the air targets. So if the other team throws up a counter UAV or whatever, it'll automatically shoot it down. But I'm going to be using the harp whenever I hit level 42. But another one that does work is Scout Pulse. The only issue with Scout Pulse is to get the additional XP that is needed from Scout Pulse, you do have to get some kills. So if you're having a bad game, you get 1 or 2 kills, you're gonna see your Scout Pulse pop up, and you just have to keep using it, which I don't really like. I like kind of having a little bit more laid back, and I see a kill streak and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm doing pretty well. So I don't really like the Scout Pulse that much, but it's fine. Another thing that can help you a lot when it comes to just getting through and trying to level up a little bit more is paying attention to your perks. So obviously in this game we have a new system. We have 3 different types of perks. We have the Enforcer perks, the Recon perks, and the Strategist perks. Now, if you use 3 of the same, you're going to end up having an additional perk, kind of. Right now, I'm using the Strategist, which is the green perks. I earn a score bonus for objectives and destroying enemy equipment. I am currently running Domination. It's kind of my favorite mode. So anytime that I'm capping a flag or anything like that, or get a kill while I'm capping a flag, I get an additional 50 or 25 to 50 XP. That does add up throughout the game. Obviously, it's a one-time thing. It doesn't really do too much, but if you are jumping on flags, if you're trying to cap those at the start of the game or near the end of the game to try to get the win, you're going to end up getting a decent bit of score from that. Another thing within our loadout that I like paying attention to is the field upgrade. Now, obviously, there's a few things in here that are a little bit more useful than others. For example, you're going to probably start your class and you're going to have the assault pack and possibly the spring mine. I don't know when it unlocks, and you might not change that for a while because you're oh, none of these really are going to do anything until I get down to morphine injector or neurogas or whatever like that. But Trophy system honestly is a pretty great perk as well. If you throw a trophy system down, if it doesn't get destroyed within the first like 10 seconds or so, if you throw it down on like a B flag or something like that, you're gonna get a decent bit of destroyed enemy projectiles, and you're going to be able to get a little bit more XP from that. So yeah, I would definitely pay attention to those. Under the strategist combat specialty, you also get a bonus for destroying enemy equipment. Now, I did just mention that your field upgrade, you're probably going to keep it on assault pack and not really touch it. Well, a lot of people right now are kind of just running that assault pack and throwing it down as soon as they can, which leaves a lot of little boxes that if you shoot like twice, you're gonna get a little bit XP. Now, in the loadouts as well, there are obviously the other perks that you can use. So under the enforcer perks, which are the red perks, the assassin, enemies on a kill streak drop bounty packs when pick up, and those packs have score. So if you feel like you're running around a lot more, you can run that. You can run bankroll, and under enforcer you get a temporary buff to movement speed and health regen rate. I'm personally running green. The reason I'm running green is just because I'm playing objectively, so I'm using more objectives than anything else. You know, it really depends on your playstyle. It's definitely worth it to try to load up on all three of the same color for your perks. Now, there is also a wild card that you can throw in. That is perk greed, and it is unlocked at level 54. But you can put like 3 perks, and then you can have like another one. So if you want gung ho and scavenger, for example, you can put scavenger down there, and then for like your perk 3, you've been really wanting to run cold-blooded. You can do that and you'll still be able to get that enforcer, because all you have to do is have 3. It doesn't have to be the perk 1, perk 2, perk 3. It can also be the wild card perk as well. That was tested during the beta, so obviously I'm pretty sure it's the same for the full game, but I could be wrong. But that should be fine as well once you do hit that level 54. Now, I will say, when it comes to prestiging, once you do prestige, you do have to go back through the level unlock system. So, for example, if you get used to perk greed for those last 2 levels, you are going to have to switch back whenever you do prestige. Now, that does leave it up to, are you wanting to prestige or are you wanting not to? Well, if you're watching a video about going for score, I'm assuming that you're probably going to want to prestige, because that's kind of the goal. So yeah, I wouldn't start getting used to perk greed, because once you I'm gonna have another video up talking about weapon camos and leveling up weapons and stuff like that. You're probably not going to want to be using your unlock token on a perk or a skill streak. Obviously, it is fully up to you, but yeah, that's kind of what I have to say. But yeah, I mean, other than that, that's pretty much this video. If you guys have any questions, or if you're excited for Call of Duty, or if you're playing Call of Duty, let me know down below. And yeah, I will see you guys later.